and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. Kamalam Kupumelela Kutuga, aka Noni Kutuga, aka The Gods. I do hope you click the subscribe button and stay a while. In today's video, guys, I will be discussing strategic shopping, how to make your money go further. So grab yourself a bev, clink clink, stay tuned. You know, if you haven't made the switch to Coke Zero from Coke, I would highly suggest that you do, because I call my sugar. That's just less sugar, so it's a win-win for all of us. Top is from Shein. I did not include it in my haul primarily because I want to keep it for my work wear haul. Absolutely stunning. You guys can't even see the detail properly, but you'll see it once it's styled up and good to go. Anyway, guys, I've been feeling the need to do this sort of a video for the longest time because I feel like so much money is wasted by people. Not that I'm here to tell you what to do with the money, of course not. This is just a suggestion or a strategy to try and make your money go further. I say this to say that people can have millions of rands, but they still decide or choose to dress like shit, for lack of a better word. So these are just a couple of tips to help you make better decisions pertaining to your next clothing purchases. The first of these, guys, I'll be looking to my laptop because I don't want to be here and speaking for hours on end, because I'm known to do that. But we're reining it in and having a map right here. Fashion, guys. Oh my gosh. This thing is so difficult to discuss because people will feel that I'm in no position to speak because I spend so much money on clothing. I feel like people who've known me growing up or known me before YouTube or just known me just generally know that I've shopped. So what you see on YouTube is no different to who I was or I am. But what is different is the fact that I don't buy things that are in fashion knowing that I won't be able to wear them 2, 3, 4 years from now, you know. For example, now there's the exposed stitching that is in fashion. That watercolor mesh fabric is in fashion now. Bell bottoms are in fashion now, etc., etc. From the trends that are going around for winter, summer, because I watch a lot of Northern Hemisphere YouTubers, or I draw my inspiration from the Northern Hemisphere more than the Southern Hemisphere. That's what's trending at the moment. The only thing I would take from that is wide leg jeans, because I know I could wear them going forward, because wide leg and because it evens me out. So not even bell bottoms, but wide leg. Yeah, well, do not buy into fashion, because fashion will bankrupt you. Are you now going to find yourself in a position of spending money because I've been there, guys. This is speaking from experience. Every week Mr. Price for this window and that's where I invested on this saucer is 2 sips and it's finished, so now I have to keep refilling. But anyway, do not buy into fashion, guys. I've said this time again, work out your personal style and work towards it. If you guys can see on my Instagram, of course I'm not regular on the uploads, but you can see a running theme that at least I've got a certain style that I've come to do to curate, and buying into that versus buying into fashion. But this is the which I know will work for me in the long run. Yeah, but whatever phase I am in my life. Of course, when it comes to being a student to work, there's going to have to be an adjustment. But on my leisure time, I'm still going to wear the stuff I would have worn when I was a student or when I'm on vacation. Yeah, well. Then when you shop, because I think my advantage is the fact that I shop online and I shop overseas. So when they're in their summer, we're in our winter. So their winter stuff goes on sale. So I'll get like a jacket for like £12, which is like how much? 240 rand. Then obviously the shipping and customs. So I have a very negative um attitude towards buying things full price. You'll never find me buying things full price. I have to look for a coupon code. I have to do something. There has to be a sale on the site. I will never buy things full price. It's very rare. And on these fast fashion sites, it's a matter of the things sell out very, very quickly. So it's something that I want. I know it's in demand, and I know again I'm gonna wear it for the next 3 to 4 years type of thing. Yeah, well. And also, just in addition to what I was saying, first and foremost, like every year I would like give away bags and bags of clothing. Past 2 years I've done nothing because I still love everything that I have. There's probably 5 items that I might want to give away, but I want to collect them like over time in the next 2 years and then give away a big bag. But I'm not consuming fashion the way in which I did. I'm very, very proud of myself, and that's the one thing that I have to be emphatic on, guys. Do not buy into fashion. You'll find yourself wanting and broke on top of all of that. But back to my point of buying things on sale. I-red hanger kudala ke yayiba khona kwa-Edgar, sasibhiliva ngayo ke ekhaya ne-woolly sale, sasibhiliva ngayo ekhaya. Mama yayazi uba isale mntanam uzoyojonga uzayosithatha, yebo, type of thing. Mr. Price uba nawo markdown, Shein student discount, Pretty Little Thing, again, when no Boohoo, no ASOS, when we are in our winter, they are in their summer, so this winter stuff goes on sale. So that's the only time I shop. I will never buy things full price, guys. You guys know how, like, the grapple I had with buying the Air Force because I wasn't getting it on sale. I had to be like, But only to find the Air Force will never go on sale, so I had to bite the bullet in that regard. So sale items will make your money go further. I don't care who says what way. Zara has a sale every season, end of season. They have a sale. Jump on that, guys. Superbalist about 250 rand off a certain amount. If it's stuff that you wanted, don't buy because there's a sale, obviously, guys. But if it's stuff that you wanted, bite the bullet when it is a sale. You get so much more. If I have 500 rand and I'm shopping on Pretty Little Thing, I could get about 3 to 4 items. But if I was buying things full price, that might just be one thing. So, not rocket science. It's simple mathematics. Then, I will always go back to one of my initial videos, which I'm going to reshoot and update a bit. Because obviously I was not confident in that video. And I think a lot of it got lost in the sauce because I was trying to navigate my nerves and so on and so forth. But closet audit, guys, I will still maintain. It is necessary. It is not nice, but it is necessary. A closet audit, in summation, is basically listing all the items that you need in your closet. So, for example, when it comes to tops, I need a white top, I need a black top, I need a grey top, I need a new top, etc., etc., long sleeve, short sleeve, depending on your lifestyle, etc., etc. You need to do the work. Pinterest is there for you. It will give you. My video as well has not changed. Of course, it's gonna need to be updated because there's certain things that might have added as essentials, but you need essentials, and that way you will never not look put together. No matter what 3 a.m. It will never not look put together. And that's when I text you about my vuke. We are buying 3 a.m. Should the need arise for you to do that, but I would not recommend to be called outside at 3 a.m. because if that's the case. But that closet audit is so important because it saves you money, and number 2, it helps you curate your closet better. That's the word I'm looking for. It helps you curate your closet so much more better because you know that, for example, if I'm going to work, because I'm going to be starting work very soon, I know I've got a pair of black trousers, a pair of navy trousers, I've got a white shirt and a blue shirt. So for that week, I could shop and change all of those things because they're all interchangeable. So already I've got the whole week. Out of 5 items, I've got the whole week sorted out. So those are things that you need to be cognizant about and take note of. And another thing, we have a tendency of buying things that you already have because you're seeing them on sale, or you with a friend and like, oh my gosh, I need to buy a jacket, but you're not aware because the closet already is not clean. Imagine my bedroom was full. I know each and everything that I have in my closet. I never forget clothing. So when I'm lying in my bed and I have an event, I'm like, okay, udibonisa lokho nento ethile to honor the invite. So keeping stock of what you have in your closet. There's nothing cool or wealthy or upper echelon about having excess. Have the things that you want and need and use more, especially if you don't use it. If you don't wear something in about 6 to 3 or a year in rotation, then give it away. Someone else could do something with it, or sell it if it's new and you don't want to let go of it. But don't keep clothing. Clothing comes, clothing goes. There's no need to hold on to things unless it's of course designer bags and so on and so forth. But impahla le angeke guys, angeke. We live in so much gluttony and excess that we don't know whether we're coming or going. You just want and want and want and want. Whereas when you look in your closet, hayi man ndinayo land ndinayo, ube wena uyibone ku-Instagram, so ufuna uyithenga ku-Instagram wena ngoku, but unayo in your closet. So closet audit, be cognizant, very cognizant every time of what you have and have not in your closet. Cost per wear. I always speak about this. I of course am finding it very difficult to actually live up to that, primarily because I'm not going anywhere. The only thing that I wear is my gown and my tracksuits right now. As yet there's no George. But all the clothing that I have, I know for a fact that do not buy it, guys, if you can't wear it more than 5 ways. If it's like, okay, minimum 3 times, maximum gear to infinity and beyond, yeah, but minimum 3 times, guys, because you find that if you buy something like a dress, for example, I buy myself a birthday dress once again, and I can't wear it to a wedding, or I can't wear it to someone else's party, then I wouldn't say buy it, because you're wasting your money. And people in South Africa don't tend to want to buy things like secondhand for a reasonable price. Yes, you got it for 1,000 rand, and then if you sell it for 700 rand because you wore it once, they're gonna want it for 200 rand. So rather buy something. If I buy myself a birthday dress, I'm not gonna wear it to my friend's birthday because it's not that OOTD. Yeah, well, it's not over the top, rather. It's not that OOT. Over the top. OTT. It's not OOTT. Yeah, well, and then if I have whatever, I can also wear it for a 3rd time. It's like a dress that I know that I have. For instance, in my arsenal, I know I have 5 dresses. One of them, 5 special occasion outfits, and I know one of them is a suit. So by baby shower, I was doing baby shower type of thing, even if I wore it on my birthday. Yeah, well, if you have issues with the gram and not wanting the same thing, delete the old picture, keep it moving. Yeah, well, because that's another pressure people have. Simpahla zakho, guys, wear them more than once, because you'll find yourself wanting, guys. Impahla can drive you into debt, I promise you, and I'm telling you this. Not that I'm being dramatic. Well, I'm actually being dramatic, actually. It wasn't like a major debt for me, but it was debt that I didn't need, and I had to pay it off. Kwami the price of all places. That's never 1,000. Yeah, but then fully e-account just because to my account, and I'm not because to have to have a credit record. But obviously I didn't manage that well because I wanted to buy for the sake of buying. Yeah, well, so don't buy it if you can't wear it more than 5 ways. Leave it. I also feel like people have this tendency of saying, I don't shop. I don't shop at Fashion World. Your style will be very stifled, guys, because people will be like, I shop at Woolies. So it's like, who shop at Woolies? Because Woolies will not always deliver the goods. I promise you, more so recently, they have not been delivering the goods. Like, and that's all I knew. So when I went to varsity, there were like different shops. There was downtown Joburg. There were thrift shops. That's when I actually started developing a style. Hi man, I don't have to shop at Woolies or Acres for about 20. I can even go to pep stores, and those were things that were kind of frowned upon when we were growing up. But you are actually pep. That does not exist. It's non-existent, guys. It's non-existent. Akho mhluphe nabanemali eninzi kunali yakho bayangena kwaPep. Umlungu best believe umlungu uzawungena apha abene properties ezi-20 ube wena usaqhuba ipolo mhlawumbi umzekela ngigezele into, guys, please. Usaqhuba lo moto kodwa wena ufuna unxiba uPrada. Invest your money where it matters, guys. That's the one thing we can take away from white people. I promise you. Look at white people and be like, what can I take? Obviously, what can I leave? They don't invest in clothing because it's not an investment. And now, above and beyond, these places don't have like as a jeans as a straight as the bogart style. At least they're trying to keep up with the trends. So no place is off limit, and real fashion girls know that. Real style girls know that no place is off fashion because we thrift. Like, yes, that's the I've shared with you guys time and time again the gems which I found thrifting. So no place should be off limit to you. Another very important point that I feel like I need to discuss is do not shop with people. Do not shop with people at all. People will unduly influence you, and they are just gonna make you change your mind when somebody you was hell-bent on something. Hence, going back to the list, guys, list yakuyazazi, but the way in which I was able to complete my closet was primarily because I had my list in my head, in my phone. So by virtue of me putting it out to the universe that I want a white blazer, I want a black blazer, I want A, B, and C, I want A, B, and C, they would just literally jump in front of me. You guys think they're cloud content, but it's honest. I would be more cognizant of the fact that it blazer I'm clubbing their phone, or I want blazers in general, and they just kept popping out. And the final yeah, because I put it out there. I never went on one day and said I'm going shopping with my friends, because they're gonna make you buy things you don't want or make you second guess the things that you do want. So got real people who know how to shop. They don't want their significant other there. When you're there with your boyfriend or your friends, whatever, you're there tomorrow. You're not there to do anything monumental. Like I'm going to shop or I'm building my closet. Yeah, well, it will so happen that in Klambi you see a black blazer got Zara when you're with your friends. Someone like you are 1.29, you are dur. Now we think but we want to come up and stand in front of the place and I think. Yeah, well, so do not shop with people. I will 0 out of 10 not recommend that behavior. Also, I will emphasize the fact that I said this in the beginning and I've said it before this video. Do not shop for an occasion, guys. I'm saying this today. Yes, you guys see me shopping for vacation or whatever, but those are looks I can wear in my city, except a couple of exceptions like shorts and stuff like that, because there's a certain length of city short that I'm comfortable with, which I can wear in the city. But can't panje, due restriction, in the air, which I'm comfortable with, but not so much here. And Michelle alluded to the same thing. She's like, there's certain items I can only wear overseas versus the country, because Apa is Bonuzam will be on the shopping vlog. Yeah, well, so I say this to say that if I'm gonna have a wedding and I wake up on that Friday because the wedding is a Saturday and I go to the mall and shop for stuff. For starters, I'm gonna settle for something I might not have wanted and I'm not gonna wear it again because the under duress. Shopping under duress, guys, is very, 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 for lack of a better word, the worst thing you can do yourself and your pocket. Because you're gonna be like, oh, I have a wedding on Saturday, Friday you're at the mall, you're running in and out, you don't care how much something is because you just really want it. You don't care what it looks like. Climb back to a color pink, pink is like never car because we're not was blind. Now if I have an event in December, I know by September my orders must have been put in already. So that, and it's something that I know that I wanted, and it's something again I can think about wearing 5 ways, 3 to 5 ways, or obviously more. Because if you buy something under duress, you're not even gonna have time to think about how many other times can I wear it. You're just gonna think, oh, full stop. As long as it's brief on you, and that dress is literally gonna go to the back of your closet. The fit might be ill. You don't have time to figure out your shapewear and so on and so forth. So do not shop for events at all. Neutral tones over everything, guys. Here and again you'll see me buying into pattern and stuff like that, but it's very, very limited, and it's a dress. Guys, it's a matter of banner. It's a standout piece on its own. It's the star of the show, so I'm okay with that, you know what I mean. But me buying a floral top, again, yeah, but it's gonna be very difficult for me to get my cosplay. Again, we're going back to that point of cosplay. This is a very simple, but the detail is in the neckline. Yeah, but this is very simple. I can wear it 50,000 ways. I can wear it with jeans, I can wear it with a skirt, I can wear it with formal trousers, I can wear it with wide leg trousers. The options are endless. So in the same breath as that, monochromatic dressing is literally going to set you apart. Nobunemali noba unamali, yabo. I think what everyone wants in life, this is just generalization, yabo, is wanting to look expensive and put together. And I feel I've attained that to before I was really interrupted by this phone. I feel like I've ascertained that to a certain extent, né? Primarily because I would choose neutrals over anything. Even when I'm shopping, I'm like, how many times can I wear this with what, how? And monochromatic dressing, guys, I have a whole video and it will make you look nobody 9%. Be like, yo, I put together last and at Unema stranger. I mean, it's also G-Wagon, I put with G-Wagon. Then the next point is, because of COVID, obviously this has been stifled to a certain extent, but some stores still allow it, and that is trying on things. Try on things, guys. Try on things. I know it's a schlep, but hence I'm saying, I'm trying to shop it, and get into that fitting room and fit it on. If it does not fit, leave it. If you're in a position of you can't fit in the store, buy it if you feel, yeah, you can size it, whatever the case is, and try it on at home. If it does not fit, take it back ASAP. So much money has been thrown away by things that you could have returned, which you know you're not gonna wear. Especially the like conversation I had with you guys about, I'm a size 46. What business do I have buying things in a size 42 even, or a size 38 saying, oh, I'm gonna lose weight? Unless I'm very much intentional and I can see the weight shedding off, which means that I'm going to be buying clothes then when I've lost, okay, my goal weight is 38, because I don't believe in, if I'm going to lose weight now, I'm not going to buy clothing, or I'll try out what I have up until there comes the point about, okay, my size 38, I've reached my goal weight, buy a whole new closet to be 38 in the poll, yeah, but versus me being a 46 saying, guys, 42 and handling the in the microwave. Don't do that. Don't do that. He has launcher and you are wasting your own time. Whereas you could be looking like flames, you're just going to be uncomfortable. And you're wasting your own money by not taking it back, because in reality, you're not a size 42. I'm a size 46. And I have to make peace with that and find things in a size 46. Yeah, well, come on, the world has opened up for us plus size girls, especially Shein. Especially Shein. It's delivering the goods time and time again. Yeah, but so save your money, guys, and return things. Make it a habit, and also trying on. Then the penultimate point to discuss is fit in where you get in. This is basically pertaining to dupes. There's a lot of high-end stuff that I spoke about. I have an entire video of my luxury wish list, and of course I cannot afford those things, ne? So I dipenela in English, you know. I don't know what the English word is, with dupes. Now, dupes are not the replica again. I'll say this time and time again. They are inspired by. Yeah, well, I've got a tote bag inspired by the Christian Dior book tote. I have Gucci loafers, dupes, inspired by the Princeton loafer. Yeah, well, versus me buying fake things, which are going to be obliterated in a split second, where I spent like 2,000 Rand on it. So again, fit in when you get in. I like a certain look, which is the Christian Dior vibe type of thing. I love Christian Dior, but I can't afford it. So whenever I'm shopping, I always look for things which are inspired by. And even if you're in a position in your life to buy into designer, fit in where you can get in. Again, do not buy ready-to-wear clothing, because you can only get so much cost per week. Because you are going to Louis Vuitton, whereas if you have a Louis Vuitton, BB Alba or a Pochette, it's a bag, guys. No one's gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna put a bag. You know, but Chile, it's 42,000 Rand. So it's rather invest your money in small leather goods or accessories when it comes to designers versus ready to wear pieces, just to make your money go further. Then lastly, guys, thank you for being here. Birthday, but no bed like it because of champagne sauce. In about 10 mils, in fact, this boom. try your best to work out your signature style. Go trial and error, guys. Now for me, yeah, well, and I cannot describe my style and say I'm a certain look, but I know maguvwa 3 a.m. I'm put together because the lenge pijama emechayo and the lenge iskiba ska ANC, the gown band yakodwa, the slippers is mechayo is pink is out, the bonnet a pink, yeah, well, that's the only thing I wanted. Anything that's mismatched or enemy crop, I don't keep, guys, because it gives me anxiety. I think I'm type A. I'm not too sure, but I think I'm type A. It gives me anxiety. I want things to be coordinated and planned out. Bakuthiwa kuyojogwa, ndinazo ii-trainers, ndinayo isuit yojoga. Bakuthiwa kuyiwa kwapresident, ndinayo lokho yakwapresident. I'm prepared. Stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready. That's it for me. Please don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one.